Hola clase y buenos dias. Today is, of course, Funday Friday. And so today we are actually going to make empanadas. So empanadas actually came from Spain and Portugal, so in the Europe area. And it comes from the Spanish verb empanar, which means to wrap or to coat in bread. So you'll notice whenever we show you the final product that these are wrapped in bread. It's literally things stuffed inside of bread. So while empanadas are originally from Spain, they are also probably derived from or came from the Arabic style meat-filled samosas, which again is very similar to that, or a calzone. Now, the best thing about empanadas, to me at least, is that you can fill it with almost anything. You can fill it with meat, right? So you could fill it with ground beef, you could fill it with chicken, fruit, or vegetables even. And so today I'm going to show you guys how to make a strawberry empanada, just because I'm really craving some dessert. I've got a sweet tooth with this quarantine going on. And so just remember that you are welcome to change it to be anything that you want. With the beef, all you have to do is cook the beef, cook the breading, and then you've got yourself an empanada. But again, with the fruit one, it'll be slightly different, but again, it makes a wonderful dessert. All right, so here's what you need. Okay, you need your dough. Okay, I highly suggest the already pre-made pie dough that you can find in stores. Unfortunately, they didn't have it, so I had to go old school and make it from scratch. And that is okay as well. You'll need sugar. Get a fork ready. You'll need a tablespoon for after, and you'll need a 1/3 cup as well. These will both go to the sugar. You'll need your saucepan, and then you'll need strawberries. And honestly, you can pick strawberries, apples, whatever you want to try and throw in there. Whatever you've got on hand, you are welcome to try. Because again, empanadas are great because they can have a whole bunch of different things. Remember that if you are using meat, you're making these for maybe a dinner or an appetizer, and you want to do meat or chicken, you do not need fruit or the sugar. Okay, and then you're gonna want something that has 4 inches, 3.5 to 4 inches round space, so that you can use it to cut. Now, if you've got cookie cutters, that's fine. I did not, so this is about 3.5 inches in diameter, and so that way I can use it. Right, and so again, this is it. This is all you need. Your first step is to put your oven on 375. All right, your next step is going to be to wash your strawberries, okay, or whatever fruit you have. Okay, the next step you're going to do is you're going to cut and slice your strawberries, okay? So you need to take the stems off, which is just a little, I just slice them off, see, just like this. And then you're going to cut them up, okay? Slice them like you would if you were wanting to put them on a strawberry shortcake or something. And you're going to need 1.5 cups. So you notice that I did not even use all of my strawberries. I still have 4 left. And so I'm going to save those for later, but I've got my 1.5 cups ready to go. All right, so this next part is where you're going to get your filling, okay? So you've got your oven set to 375. You've got your strawberries. You've got 1.5 cups sliced and the stems taken off. And you are now ready to move to the stove. Now, again, make sure that you have parental consent on this. Make sure that they are okay with using the stove. Some of you, I'm sure, have tried to cook and it hasn't gone so well, so make sure that they're aware, or ask them to help you. This would be a good activity for you guys to do as a family. So again, go ahead and get your strawberries, and then you're going to need that sugar that we talked about, that 1/3 cup of sugar, and you're going to pour those together into your medium saucepan. Okay, so you've got your saucepan, you're going to pour your strawberries inside, and then the sugar inside, and you're going to mix it together, okay, on medium to low heat. So not high heat, medium to low. Now, once that starts heating, what you're going to do is you're going to start to mash the strawberries, okay? You want to get them as small as possible so that you can fit more in there and it's not chunky when you bite into it. And so what I've got is I've got this little ladle thing. You can use whatever, works best for you, but you're just going to start crushing the strawberries, okay? And do that until you've got a fine mixture, okay? You're waiting, okay, and this is important, you're waiting for the sauce to bubble. Okay, once it starts to bubble, you're going to let it simmer like that for another 4 to 5 minutes. And while you're waiting on this to finish simmering, okay, you can go ahead and get you a baking sheet, okay? You can line it, right? Or you can go ahead and just grease it. Just make sure that they don't stick. So once you've let it sit for 4 to 5 minutes and simmer, go ahead and pull it off the heat, and then do not forget to turn off the eye of the stove, okay? Don't forget to turn off the stove. Make the circles, okay, that you're going to put this stuff in. Grab any type of mug that has about 3 to 5 or 3.5 to 4 inches of diameter, so that you can make the holes. Now, I have gone ahead and put flour on the rim of mine just so that it does not stick, okay? And then now, if you notice, I had to make my own, so obviously they're a bit thicker than they should be. So if that happened to you and you had to make your own, just go ahead and pull them over and then roll them out and recut them. And you'll notice how much smaller they get once you re-roll them, okay? And so this is the width that you want to be. All right, so once you've got as many dough circles as you want, you're gonna come over to your mixture. And I did a whole tablespoon and it got kind of messy. So I'm gonna do maybe even just like half a tablespoon. Okay, and you're gonna put it in the middle of your circle. Okay, once you've got the mixture in there, you're gonna take this side, or whatever side, and then you're gonna pull it to meet here, just like I've done here, but I had to hurry because it's kind of runny, okay? And once you've done that, to push down to make sure that it seals, otherwise you'll have a mess, you're just gonna take a fork and you're gonna push down the sides to push them together. Okay. And seal. Once you've got your as many as you want, you've got them folded down, you're just gonna put them in the oven for 14 to 16 minutes, okay, or until lightly brown. Okay. Once they look pretty golden brown, you'll notice that the fruit has burned a little bit. That's fine, because will be taken off. All right, so once you've done that, let it cool for just a few minutes. You don't want it to get completely cool, and then you're going to dip them in sugar. And there you have it. Remember that these can be made with all kinds of stuff, so definitely experiment, try it out, and then show me what you made.